everybody. How are y'all?
Joseph, we started early just for you
That's right.
because you squinted your eyes and crossed your arms like that dream of genie.
Yep.
You just didn't nod your head.
Well, it was kind of making me think of my grandkids and even my kids, when they were expecting something and it was delayed, the little unhappy look.
Yeah.
So, good morning, Nana Cat. I know that you are busy, so thank you so much, sweetheart, for leaving your thumbprint. And good morning to you, JT. There's Paula and Beth. JT's giving us cheers. Robin, how are you? Bryn, Paula, we're so happy all of y'all are here with us, especially since we went on a wee bit early. Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much, Nana Cat. She's on both channels.
Oh, good.
So, Nana Cat, I didn't find out until last night. Sherry Kay texted me to let me know that Oklahoma had some tornadoes that come through there yesterday. Are you okay? There's Michelle. Hello, sweetheart. You're adulting at the doctor's office with the mother-in-law. Well, I hope it's for her and not for you, but whatever's going on, prayers that everything is okay. Oh, Robin said, Bryn, some hats. That's lovely.
Oh my gosh, she sent her a huge box. Well, there was a large priority box.
Uh-huh. That's
and when
still a
she
big
opened
box.
the box, when she opened the box, it went.
Well, that's good. That's really good. So I hope everyone has had a great start to your Wednesday or hump day. I'm fine. They were west and south. More expected tonight. Oh, sweetheart. Mrs. C, how are you, sweetie? We're happy you're here with us today. Thank you so much.
Don't mind me just working away on my mosaic blanket.
That's cool.
I have until July 20th to get this done, but it's one of those things, I hate to do commission projects, but I really want to get this done for my niece. Right. If her mom didn't want to pay for it, I was going to try to do it for her anyway.
Right.
And do it for her from her uncle.
Mm-hmm. Well, show us what you've got so far.
Oh.
Oh, Miss C, she said, well, it's only because I love you both. Well, sweetheart, we love you too, and always so happy when you're here with us.
This is all I have.
That's okay. Look how pretty that is, though. Now,
and then it shows on the back side too.
Right.
It's reversible.
Mm-hmm. Now, that makes it double thick, right?
Well,
not really.
Mosaic kind of makes it double thick.
Right. But I mean, with it being reversible,
no, because all I'm doing, so you do mosaic. Right. So all I'm doing, when you do a single crochet over a double crochet, right, I'm picking up the single below the double crochet.
Right. Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay. That's making it reversible.
Yeah, kinda. It's making it double.
Okay.
Kinda.
Well, I'm still very new to mosaic, so I didn't know what that technique was.
It's called the negative stitch.
Negative stitch. Okay.
Yeah.
JT, aren't you so sweet? He says, Mrs. C, every day is better when you get to see your G-Ma.
Yeah.
Well, this is Wednesday, and normally we talk about our whips. What's everybody working on? I'm working on a lovey. It's a little bunny rabbit. That's what I'm working on at the moment.
Oh my gosh, it's so easy.
It is, JT. And you know what? As old as I am, and I really do hate to admit this, it hasn't been but the last year. In fact, it was last January that I started the Mosaic, the show lock. I'm not kidding you, sweetheart. It's just double crochets and single crochets. That's it. And single crochets go in the back loop, double crochets go in the front loop, and away you go. In fact, you know what? I have my Four Seasons pattern right here. This is the one that I'm working on, called the Four Season by Get Your Hook On. It's designed by Allie McIntyre. I don't know why I want to say Alibaba, but anyway, it's Abby McIntyre. And
I want to show the blanket in its entirety too when you're done.
Okay. So she gives it to you in two different ways, JT. You have the written text, you know, and you can mark off what row you're doing. And if you love doing charts, which I do, she gives each section to you in a chart form. So, you know, there's lots of ways that you can, well, there's at least the two ways that you can do that. But I am not kidding you, sweetheart. I used to always look at the mosaic blankets and pillows and even just wall art and think, man, there's no way I could ever do that. But I finally bit the bullet and did it last year. And I'm thinking, I have wasted so many years not taking the plunge and learning how to do mosaic. So, sweetie, don't put it off. There's Sandra C. How are you, sweetheart? And our crafting Amy. And there's Bonnie.
And Bonnie and Lydia.
Yeah. Hello, Lydia. I didn't see you pop in there. I've still just been working on my project bag, but I have to work here in a few minutes. Oh, sweetheart.
Well, okay, well, let me show this blanket really quick.
Yes. Let me pop this up. Pop her up.
I'm going to share the screen so you didn't have to do that.
Oh, all right. Okay. You know what, Miss C? You're absolutely correct. Fear does keep us from having fun. I want to do that one. Oh, I so want to do that one.
So this is, can you see my cursor? I'm right here.
Oh, now I do. Yes.
That's where I am. And then, and I'm not doing it in, obviously, I'm not doing it in gray. I'm doing it in black.
Right.
But I think it'll be okay.
Right. I think so too.
And I'm not going to leave the fringe. I'm going to do an envelope border.
Right.
And I'll do the envelope border probably in black.
I just really, really love that one. Man, I tell you what.
Who would you do it for?
For me? I would love doing it for me. But you know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about doing it in a one way and make not so much for a blanket, but something much smaller that I can hang up on the wall and put our, you know, Young Bloods established 2000. So I just think that would be cool.
So the pattern is written for a 3-weight and a J hook.
Right.
So I'm doing it in a 4-weight with a K hook.
Right.
Which is a 6.5.
Right. Paula, sweetheart, both my hands, the knuckles are swelling. I have rheumatoid arthritis in both hands, so I cannot crochet for a while. Sweetheart, I am so sorry. Let me jump back up here.
Hey, hi.
There's Stephanie and Amy T. Good morning.
Hi, and Stephanie.
Bonnie saying, Mrs. C, who guess who sleeps with me? And we said hello to Lydia. Stephanie, little Carrie, there she is. What you got in your hat? Little hands. What do you got in your hot little hands, Miss Carrie?
I just showed it, but I'll show it again for you. I can't find my cursor. There it is.
Isn't that pretty?
And I'm down here. Right down here. I just did the double crochet to make that big.
Oh, sweetheart. Amy T says, well, my huge check got pay cut started on the pay I got today. Also got screwed over on my overtime. Sleep rate, don't get paid overtime. I had picked up tonight and told them I'm not doing it. Well, sweetheart, I totally understand. That's something that should have been brought to your attention before you even decided to do that. Maureen, my somebody unicorn Mrs. C made. Oh, that's so sweet. I know, isn't that blanket pretty, little Carrie? You will start your new house on Sunday. Well, good girl. And Sandra says she has on her hook a simple block stitch lap GAN. Good morning, Nancy. How are you, sweetheart?
Good morning, Nancy.
I couldn't join your live last night because hubby was already snoring, so I'll have to catch it today.
Alexa, stop. Just you hush. You don't need to tell me what to do. I got it all under control.
Hello, Michelle Mosaic. Thank you for popping in here with me. Thank you so much. And there's Diana.
Hi, Diana. Did you get a box yet?
Little Carrie said, who's that gorgeous blanket for, Carrie? Or are you just making it for fun?
It's for Jason's niece. She's getting married July 20th.
Oh, well, awesome, Bonnie. She says, I'm doing somebody's vacation home. They live in Oklahoma. So I can go to work whenever I want to today. So that's why she's here. Well, that is awesome. And she said, nope, she hasn't gotten it yet.
Anticipation's killing me.
She's going to love it. So let's see. Check it out. Okay. Well, anybody else experience any of the storms that went through Oklahoma, or where is it? Someone else got hit with tornadoes yesterday too. I can't remember who it was. Maritza, how are you, sweetheart? I saw your email this morning. Thank you very much. Let's see. I like that blue blanket behind.
It's a shrug. It's my shrug that Nana Mama Cat made.
She says she'll keep looking for it.
Hey, boyfriend.
Hello, Ian, sweetie. How are you today? I hope that you are doing much, much better. Because, you know, as they say, we can only take it one day at a time.
That's right.
Live in the moment. Oh, Diana says, so no work today. Don't forget to take your meds, everyone. I already took mine. I took mine too.
That's what Alexa was hassling me about.
But have you already taken yours?
Not yet.
Carrie?
But I got it all under control, I'm telling you.
Well, I'm glad, but.
I'm not.
Thanks. I'm doing mostly better and working hard on getting to 100% or even like 80%. And it's like I said, one day at a time, one step in front of the other. And remember, it's all about you. You don't worry about anybody else. Paula says she's taking her meds. Little Carrie's saying, I'll hassle you too then, Miss Carrie. I still got the hassling skills. You get them meds down your gullet ASAP. Oh, now that's not very nice.
Huh.
They're sitting right there. It doesn't take but a minute.
Look, I've taken all my pills this week.
Well, that's good.
Except for today's.
Well, pull out today's and get them done.
Oh, Jesus.
I love the word gullet. Little Gary says, oh, really now? We'll right back at you. Excuse me. Excuse me.
There.
Okay, now we can leave you alone about that. Excuse me, anyway.
Ugh.
Did you get them down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I took them all at one time, which I shouldn't have done.
Let's see. I saw a really cute idea if you ever get pill fatigue, tired of taking your pills. What's that, Ian? Because we really do need something to kind of keep, Carrie on track. She's like a little kid, you can see her over there in her chair, stomping her foot saying, I don't wanna. He's going to share a cute idea with us here in a minute. There's our sweet Granny D. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, Granny D. Write down little treats for yourself, and when you have a bad day, and treat yourself. Oh my gosh, Granny D, thank you so much for being a member for 15 months.
That's awesome, Granny D.
How are you doing?
Aw. So Ian said, write down little treats for yourself, and when you're having a bad day, and treat yourself if you can get your pills down. Those treats can be a big treat or a small treat as long as they work. Then take an idea out whenever you need it and do it. That's cool.
I've been dieting.
No, you're going through a life change. You're not dieting.
Well, I cut down my food intake to a quarter. So, thank you, Carrie, for your support for 8 months. Anyway, we left my mom's on Friday, and I was craving ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, we got to go to Dairy Queen. I want a Dairy Queen ice cream. And I got a large twist. and I ate the whole thing. And I was like, God, why did I get a large? I could have gotten
Mm-hmm.
away with a small. Ugh.
Right. Right.
Don't get me wrong, it was good.
Michelle, you sweetheart. She just gifted 5 memberships for Carrie. That is so sweet of you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Let's see what we have here to do.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use your thank you.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes. That was Amy T. Oh geez, I'm eating my lunch outside and I went to wipe off what I thought was something from the tree, but it was fresh bird poo. Yuck. Oh no, 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 no.
Please, I'm eating my lunch outside and I went to wipe off. Ew.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. Granny D, you just lurk away, sweetheart. That's okay. Hello,
Hey,
Cindy.
Cindy.
We're so happy you're here with us.
How are you?
Exactly. That's right, Ian. Changing our relationship with food is so hard, but I find that instead of feeling guilty, I just try to do better in the future. You've got our support and love. Hello, Spider M.
Oh my gosh, how are you?
Listening in the bushes, but there's no bird poo there. That's right, Amy T. This day can only get better now. That's for sure. Yes, Cindy, eat the lunch without the bird.
Oh my goodness.
Carrie, my mom was a Weight Watchers counselor for years.
Mm-hmm.
She knew every trick in the book there was to dieting. Hello, Tiffy. How are you, sweetheart?
Hi, Tiffany.
I'm so happy you're here with us. How's our little man doing?
Yeah, tell Elisha I said hello.
Anyway, diet is not the way to look at it. I mean, because diet really just means something temporary that you're going to do. A diet is what people go on when they want to lose a few pounds before they go to a reunion.
Because this is going to be a permanent thing.
Yes, so this is a life change, is what you're doing. And it's better to look at it as a life change because it's going to evolve. You know, like right now, you said you've cut way back on your eating. And eventually you're going to get to a point where you're going to see that not only cutting back is helping, but also then you can look to see which foods that really you don't have a taste for anymore because you're not you're not eating big quantities. Like just right there with that ice cream, you said, you could have got by with a small instead of the large, but it took you eating the large to realize that that was just way too much. So next time when you go to Dairy Queen, you can get just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Faith Louise. How are you, sweetheart?
Congratulations, Bonnie.
That's awesome, Bonnie.
Last year. Wow.
That's awesome. That really is. I tell myself I'm doing a remodel, building myself better. There you go, Em. That's exactly what we do. And so since then, I've never looked at my eating style as a diet when I want to make a change. To me, it's just, I'm changing either what I'm eating, the amount I'm eating, when I eat even. There you go, Bonnie. I eat whatever I want. It's just all about the quantity. That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's awesome, Tiffany. Thank you so much. Tell him we said thank you, and we hope he's going to have a great day.
Yes.
Carrie.
started asking for smaller portions in most everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather eat a bit of food and still be hungry than
Mm-hmm.
overstuffed. Yeah. Then later I can have something different if I'm still hungry.
That's right. She says, I see food as fuel. That's right, for my body. So I do try and eat healthy. Well, I used to find myself just eating and eating and eating. The adage of our parents that used to tell us, you clean up your plate because there's some child over in wherever that's starving. Yeah. A long time ago, I started telling myself, I'm satisfied. Yeah, this tastes good and everything, and that's great, but I don't need to eat anymore. There you go, Faith Louise. That's right. I brought home leftovers yesterday instead of eating it all there. Yes, or you couldn't get up from the table until you ate everything. That's right. Nana Cat said, my mom told me the same thing.
Yeah, my mom and dad used to do that too. I didn't like liver and onions when I was a kid. It was the texture of the food I had a real problem with when I was growing up. And then there was spaghetti, and I loved spaghetti. And as a child, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. And when it was food that I liked, I wanted to help myself. And they were like, go ahead, you're big girl. And I would always take too much. And they're like, you took it, you eat it.
That's right. That's the other thing. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There you go, Mrs. C. Absolutely right. If my body is God's holy temple, then mine needs a major overhaul. You got that right, sweetheart. Elijah has been exercising his creativity quite a bit lately. He's learning to make animations on the computer. He's getting better the more he works on it. That's great, Tiffany. That really is. To me, that's one of those times in which computer time is a good thing because it's allowing him to explore and be creative. So there's nothing wrong with that.
I got to see something.
But we're all correct. I mean, eating is a major problem for many, many of us. I would say, both ways, eating too much and not eating enough. But it really has helped me to get, eat to the point where you're satisfied, not full, but I'm satisfied. And I normally, somebody said they brought home leftovers from last night. Normally, when my plate gets sat in front of me, I look at it and I always say right then and there, will you go ahead and bring me a box? Because I know I'm not going to be able to eat all this. And then I really will then portion out about half and put it in the box and close it up and eat what's on my plate.
Rottweilers, welcome in.
Hello, Rottweilers. How are you doing? Oh, Paula says, I went on Follow yesterday and I bought a dolphin and a polar bear bracelet. I told my husband that they are for Mother's Day for me. Then he laughed. And now since my month is this month. Do you mean that since Mother's Day, May is Mother's Day month, this is your month? I think that's what you're trying to say.
Her birthday is the 28th, I think.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Ouch.
So you got one for Mother's Day and one for your birthday. Yes, she said birthday month. Well, Ian, I hate to get diet advice, but I did find eating more fiber and protein helped me stay full longer. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Because I was running straight on sugar before, not telling you what to do. It's just something. Well, that's another thing that I had to cut that out. I had to cut way, way back on my sugar. Um, I've been buying paper craft stuff the last 3 days. I justify it by saying it's for Mother's Day, Bonnie says.
The
Paula's birthday
27th. I knew it was. My sister's is the 28th, and I couldn't remember whether it was the 27th or the 28th.
Little Carrie saying, are we starting something special today, Carrie? The Nemu. Is it Nemu time?
You're the only one that doesn't know it's been postponed, Carrie. I have to have this done, and I can't have any interruptions. So everybody, I know you have other things that you can work on.
That's exactly right, Faith Louise. If you eat your veggies first, it fills you up more. That's right. And there's our little Sierra. Oh my goodness. This is twice in a row. She was in with us yesterday and she's in again with us today.
Good morning, Sierra.
Goodness gracious. And Paula says she uses small plates so that she doesn't take too much. That's another very good idea.
Well, Jason will give me a plate full or a bowl full, and I will eat and stop before I'm full and say, here, I'm done.
Good girl.
Because I know I'll be full.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll be like, oh, why did I eat more?
Right.
Hi,
Ivy. Sarah said, I did sleep in just a little bit. And yes, Bonnie, they say to drink a glass of water before you eat. And then when you eat and slow. Oh, and to eat slow. Yes, it tells your belly that it's full a lot quicker than it probably is. Hello, Ivy. How are you, sweetheart? There's Crochet Queen. Hello, sweetheart.
Hi,
how are you? So happy you're all here with us today. We really are. Nutrition Facts channel had a video about eating veggies first. Well, yes, eating your vegetables first. And I also believe in eating. I have substituted nearly all of my beef except hamburgers. Hamburgers are still my weakness, and I love hamburgers. But I don't eat much red meat anymore at all, except for ground beef. I eat a lot of fish. I love fish. And then, of course, I eat lots of veggies. In fact, I promise you, if I believed in reincarnation, I had to have been a rabbit in a prior life. That's all I got to say. Because I can wipe out a salad bar, let me tell you. I'm not kidding you. I love my leafy greens and tomatoes and every other vegetable they have out there. Yes, Bonnie, beef and steak, everybody loves it, but I eat a lot of chicken. I need more steak. Oh, you would eat more steak if it wasn't so expensive? Oh, yes, ma'am. Have you tried the Beyond Burger ground beef, Maureen? I hadn't even heard of it. I haven't yet, but want to see if it compares to real beef. Is it a veggie burger? Veggie beef? My daughter, now my husband wasn't with me, but my youngest daughter, one time I was visiting with her for the weekend, I think, and Wayne wasn't with me, but they grilled burgers out on the grill. Or maybe it's the Impossible ground beef I'm thinking of. And I think Faith Louise is saying, yes, that's what it's called. Anyway, they prepared a veggie burger out on the grill. And
Hi, Susan.
Hello, Susan. How are you doing, sweetheart? Long time no see. I didn't even know it wasn't a real burger. I mean, I was halfway through the meal and she was asking me, Mom, what do you think of your hamburger? And I said, man, this is really great. It was juicy. And I don't like pink or anything like that in the middle of my burgers. Well, of course, if it's a veggie burger, it's not going to have that. I couldn't get over how moist it was. And of course, they seasoned it just like the regular burger, cooked up fine out there on the grill. And oh my word, I loved it. I'll be darned. Little Carrie, Ian said it's a beef substitute. A lot of people like it. I prefer black bean burgers. They're my favorite. I haven't had those yet either. I mean, but I assume I will like them because I do like black beans. It's a false beef product, like soy maybe. I'm not sure, but it's not like a veggie burger, I don't think. But it's meant to taste and act just like real beef. I'll be goodness. I buy Impossible ground beef burger. It tastes good.
I'll show you, Susan. I'm going to show my blanket one more time.
Yeah, go ahead. Nana Cat, does the Impossible ground beef have the soy in it? Because Carrie said she thought maybe that's what it had. Good morning, my little crafty gypsy. How are you today?
And I'm right here.
She's still right down at the bottom. She hadn't quite got into little black swirlies there on her dress.
No, yeah, I am in black swirlies.
Oh, you are in the black swirly? Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here at the very bottom of her dress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll show you where I'm at.
I know, isn't it? I just think that is so, so pretty.
So I just finished. Here's the black.
Okay. All right. So you just finished the row that actually starts on that little bottom swirl.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I think on that blanket, I'm going to try one weight because I just want it to be more of like a banner, so to speak.
What color are you going to do it in?
Well, I know
Gypsy.
I know the background's going to be white, but I'm seeing like a.
Good morning, Rachel.
How are you, Rachel? Thank you so much for being here with us.
Hi, Dinky Jen.
Bonnie says, "Chop, chop, Terry. I want to see the finished the finished product." Well, that's the reason why we put off Nemu, so she could get chopping on that one.
Oh, she said kidding.
Oh, well, number one, good morning to you, DK Jen. She says, I've had a vegan burger made from nettles or dandelions, and it was pretty tasty. I'll be. Rachel says, today is my day off.
Woot, woot. We love days off.
Oh, yes, we do. I have seen, and I can't remember whose it is, but there is a beautiful maroon and blue and gold skein out there. It may be at Mary Maxim's. I'm not real sure. It might be a Prism, but if it is, and that means it's a 3-weight. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking I want to do, are those colors. So if I can find one that has that already hand dyed in there. I may have to go to a hand dyed yarn to find what I want, but I would like to make the figures themselves in a multicolor and then just have the white background, or even a like an off-white to give it that aged look. Michelle, I'm so happy that you all have tried and loved them as much as I do. She's talking about the mosaic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, Michelle, I have gone way beyond. Look at this. This is the back of the blanket.
She's doing the reversible.
It's called the negative stitch, and it's just like the front.
That is so cool.
I should already be done with this. I've been stopping and talking to you.
Bonnie says reversible. Wow, that's a lot of work. I don't think so.
It does take a little bit longer, but you get in a rhythm and then it's okay.
I was going to say, that's what I've heard. Just get in the rhythm and away you go. Beth is saying, I'm looking for a gold sparkly yarn. Anyone know of one? Well, Miss
Yes,
Carrie,
I do.
there you
Mary
go.
Maxim.
That's who I was going to say go check out first, is Mary Maxim.
It's called Shimmer.
Shimmer or Shimmer?
Shimmer.
Shimmer. There you go, Beth.
And it may not be gold, it might be more mustard yellow, but it's got gold through the.
Hello, little Rita. How are you doing, sweetheart? Line Brands, day and nights in Merle. Okay. Is that for me or for Beth?
Hi, little sister.
Yes. Bonnie said that she got a text yesterday from Mary Maxim that said, if you spend $59, they'll give you $10 off. Oh, sweetheart. She had to go to the ER yesterday, folks, and found out that she has pneumonia.
Again, oh my God.
Looky there, great minds think alike. Granny D said, Ian, I was going to suggest day night, but she wasn't sure if it was still available. For Beth, I think it's only on Hirschner's right now. Okay.
So check Hirschner's and check Mary Maxim.
Well, Carrie, my clock says it is 11:32.
So yesterday we ran across a problem with my.
I know.
Book. It's supposed to be 366 days, but it was missing day 121. So day 122. I've gone 122 days without buying yarn.
I know.
Okay.
Awesome.
Make the world a better place. Start today. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Anne Frank. Loving God inspire us to do whatever we can, wherever we can, as often as we can, to make this world a better place. Let us be fully convinced that every act of kindness, every work of service, every act of justice, Everything done, no matter how small, in love is of cosmic, and internal significance. So let us start today. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
You know what? The next day it was a mistype. That was yesterday's.
Oh,
Okay,
somebody came.
now let's read today's.
Okay.
More than we know. Always show more kindness than seems necessary because the person receives. I can't believe there's a big typo like that in this book. Because the person receiving it needs it more than you will ever know. Colin
Mhm.
Powell. Spirit of love, help us consider that which we will never really know. We don't know the inner battle folks are fighting. We don't know the fears and the anxieties that they are facing. We don't know the pains and hurts others are carrying. We just don't know, and it's almost always more than we know. We pray that you will always. We pray that you allow us to become generous in showing compassion and lavish in showing kindness. Grow within us a spirit of empathy and thoughtfulness. Help us become nurturing human beings. These are the gifts that are needed around us. We pray that you help us share them. In your name we pray. Amen. Okay. Well,
There
there's
we
a big mystery. It was a typo.
go. Well, I couldn't believe that they just, like skipped a day, so to speak, but nothing wrong with hearing 2 devotionals in one day. Um, I had heard Zoila's mom had a stroke as well, but I haven't heard anything else. Any fresh news? No, I hadn't heard. But definitely have them in the prayer book. Yeah. And we also want to remember those that had the storms come through yesterday. Always the awful cleanup. And then we saw earlier in the chat that storms are coming through again today. That's right. Keep Zoila and her mom in our prayers. And it's like I heard a friend say one time, when all of us offer up prayers of comfort and peace for someone, um, they feel it. They feel that shrug, that love that encompasses them. DK Jen says, I was watching the Storm Channel last night. Yes, Rita. You don't have those kinds of storms, but you have snowstorms that can be at times just as damaging. Let's see. I just have to do a condo today and tomorrow. An easy house might do both tomorrow and take the day off. Woohoo!
Who said that?
Bonnie. And Rita says, we keep my sunshine in our prayers. We could have lost him, and prayers did it. That's right. That is absolutely right. So I was going to ask, What you got planned for the rest of the day, folks?
I am going to work on this. I don't think I'm going to take a nap. I hope I don't fall asleep in my chair. It seems to happen a couple of times a day.
Nothing wrong with that. You know, every once in a while we have to close our eyelids and check for pinholes.
I call those light leaks.
Light leaks.
I'm not asleep. I'm looking for light leaks. The next thing you know, I'm out.
Rita says crochet and knit, and then I'm going to nap. Oh, Ian is working on a pride top for her wife. Rita says no pinholes here. Thrifty says don't let your friend boss you around today. Bonnie says, I clean everybody's house in Branson. It might be nice if I cleaned my own. Oh, so you think you might take the day to clean your own house?
I am going to go and get the cottage swept for the noon stop on your way home from Carrie's. Oh.
And Tiffany says, I'm finally going to get back to working on my Sherlock blanket. Well, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah, you go live after me, don't you, Miss C? Well, after us.
You're right. And Nancy says she's cleaning up from her live last night. Then she's going to see what I want to work on for the rest of the day. Well, Miss C, before you leave, please type the word drop. So, number one, if there's anyone in here who doesn't know who you are, which I just cannot believe that there would be, they can follow your link and be ready for your live as soon as we get through here, and we'll do a elephant stampede.
That's right. Oh, that's so funny. So if you don't have Rachel, Twisted Crocheter, pick her up, and then pick up Mrs. C too.
Michelle Mosaic,
her happy mail.
Sweetheart, if you are still here, Tiffany has a question. I'm curious, can any mosaic pattern be done in the negative stitch?
Yes.
Oh, well, there, Carrie answered it. And Bonnie says, Carrie, Maureen, look at my community page and meet Bernice. I love her. Yes, well, awesome. So, little Carrie, do you have your next live scheduled for us yet?
If you don't have Jet 1N,
that's our little Carrie.
Because she's starting out. She's a new channel. And I'm trying to get to 2,000. And yeah. Okay.
You don't yet, but you're gonna. Well, good girl, good girl. She's been gone, y'all, for a little while. She's been to Hawaii, and she's been cruising here, there, and yon. I mean,
she was on a month-long cruise.
She was. Yes, she is. She most definitely is, little Carrie.
And if you don't have Michelle Mosaics and More, I think she's on
Sundays right after Twisted Fiber Friends at 5 Eastern.
Yeah, I'm close. I have
Oh, well, there you go. Tiffany says, awesome. I have a couple saved for later that I'd like to try and make reversible.
I have 1,859 subscribers.
So that's 141 more members that you need.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Let's see. Little Sierra says she's going to spend some time with the hubby before he goes to his mechanic's appointment. So you're going to be back in a little bit. Well, nothing else. See you in Zoom, little Sierra. Uh, Thrifty says as long as life doesn't get in the way, I'm going to try a live this afternoon. Well, that'll be awesome. We'll be looking to see you pop up. Bonnie said, I finally got done last night with 2 kitchen towels and 5 wash rags that I've been doing the last week for my mother for Mother's Day. Oh, she's going to love that, Bonnie. I mean, because you can never go wrong with dish towels and washcloths, whether they're for the kitchen or for the body. Oh, Tiffy. I mean, little Carrie, that's really sweet. She threw yarn in
Rachel's window.
crochet window. I thought I saw
Her name's
something.
Rachel.
Rachel. Bonnie says, I have 1,042 subs and 22 hours. I've been
MIA.
Oh, all right. On my channel last year. I was like, Mia? Mia? MIA. Okay. Well, you know, Bonnie, sometimes life just takes over and we have to go with the flow.
So we haven't heard what everybody's working on.
I saw a few early on whenever I asked the question.
Oh, did you? Okay, I didn't know you asked.
Just a few, not many.
2.2 hours.
Oh, that's how much time she has. So she's met her subscriber.
Oh yeah, Faith is testing a blanket.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of blanket? Can you give us a little bit of a hint?
I would say no.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, like, is it a mosaic? Is it a baby?
No,
is it a blanket?
No, it's. I would say it's a regular
size.
Stephanie's crocheting a baby Afghan.
There we go.
It's not. Faith Louise's blanket is not a baby blanket.
Okay.
And I think it's bigger than a twin.
Okay. That'll be awesome.
Are you halfway done with it yet, Faith Louise? Yeah, I gotta read the chart for this part.
Oh.
No, she's not halfway done. I might crochet later if I don't nap first.
Yeah, naps are important whenever you need them. You know, they don't have to be very long. Even if it's just 30 minutes, sometimes your body says you need to take a break.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the wind is really picking up out there and I just keep hearing noises. Bonnie says, I believe in naps. Yes, ma'am.
I know, I do too. You know, my stomach is growling. I should grab. Um, I don't know what that is. I should grab a power bar. My stomach is going grr, 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 grr.
Saying, feed me.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy says, my body decided I needed an all day break yesterday. Didn't get out of my chair until 6 p.m. to get ready for my live. Then went back to resting. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, Nancy. Sometimes we just have to take a break.
That's true.
Yeah.
I sat here all day yesterday and took 2 naps right here.
I used to go so much when I was teaching that I always told myself, man, if I sit down in that chair over there at the desk, I'm not getting back up. So I would just keep going and going and going. But then whenever I'd get home, if I ever sat down, I was done. Everybody had to fend for themselves for supper. I was getting up long enough to get my shower and go to bed. And then there were other days that life just didn't seem to cause me to have to be that busy. But there's nothing wrong with having to take a break and just sit and relax. Even if it's an all day thing, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a firm believer in, if you don't listen to your body, especially like that, and do what it tells you it needs to do, it's going to find a way to make you stop. And I'd just much rather it be me sitting in the chair all day doing hand work, or just sitting there watching the TV or staring at the walls. It doesn't matter. But if that's what my body and my brain needs, then that's what I'm going to do. And now, fortunately, I have the time to do it. No. Nancy, see, that's the other trap we let ourselves get into. I just feel bad that I didn't do much, and then I try to compensate for it the next day. Yeah, that's right, Amy T. It makes you sick. So get that notion of doing double duty the next day out of your head. Because then all that rest that your body made you take went for nothing.
How have you been, Suzanne? Susan?
I'm going to come over here.
There's 31 people in here.
I know, isn't that great?
Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go. There it is.
Oh my gosh. I need to eat. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to have.
Well, like you said, if don't know what you need right now, a good protein bar would be great.
Desk clean, going to do some sketching. There you go, Nancy.
Woohoo! All right, there is the
I don't have any granola. How come it only came up on my side?
I don't know. It just said an error occurred. It said, wait a moment, then try again. Okay, well, let me try it right here then.
Oh, that's what you're having?
There it went. Yep, it said just give it a moment. Some kind of error occurred. So that is the link to Mrs. C's cottage, who will be going live here in just a few minutes, in fact. So we ask that you all be sure and go over there for an elephant raid. Sandra says a handful of frozen grapes can satisfy between meals. Oh, sweetheart,
Ooh.
Grapes are my best friend. I love them things.
Wait, I can't see what
Oh, Suzanne, you sweetheart. She's been a member for you, Carrie, for 17 months, and she says she's just been here a lurking.
Oh, thank you for being a member for 17 months.
Hello, little Miss Patsy. How you doing, sweet pea? Did you need some mama's hug? Huh?
Do you have to go potty?
Look at that. Mama, you read my mind.
You gotta go potty? You gotta go potty? You gotta go potty? Jason!
Nancy said she had some grapes with her cottage cheese this morning.
Patsy's gotta go potty.
Yes, she is, Nancy. She's a sweetheart. Well, you know, we did start a little bit early.
Yeah,
so,
we can let you guys go so you can go over to Mrs. C's cottage.
Well, I was thinking so that if they need to take a break, you know, take care of some essentials, maybe get a fresh drink, get settled in before Mrs. C gets ready to pop on. So please be sure and go over there and at least, if nothing else, leave her a thumbprint. Tell her it's an elephant raid, and we really would appreciate that. Thank you, as always, folks, for always
elephant. It's a story elephant raid.
Oh, a story elephant raid. Okay. Well, I just want to say thank you all, as usual, for being here with us. We will be up again tomorrow at 11 Eastern Standard Time.
Story raid.
Elephant story raid. Okay. I like that. But thank you again so much, all of you, for being here. We love you, and always remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they need to see. We love you all. Thank you again so much. Bye.
Love you guys. Have a blessed day. And I hope you have a great day. See you guys tomorrow. Same time, same bat channel.
Woo-hoo.
Bye now.